In everyone, it has been said, there is a spark of the divine. In some, it is fanned into a flame, and mankind is the better for it. But in others, it is snuffed out. And in the darkness that remains, another force begins to stir. A brutal force, a force of evil.
Good you were on the scene. We might have lost him.
Just happened to be shopping.
Boy's mother's outside. Do you want me to talk to her?
No, thanks, Amos. I'll do it.
You know, he was an athlete. Star of his basketball team.
Yes, I know that.
Look, Yale, you mustn't take it so hard. Maybe you couldn't save his arm, but you saved his life.
I'll tell that to the drunk who ran into him. I'm sure it'll make him feel a lot better.
But I will tell him is that if it weren't for you, he'd be facing a manslaughter charge. No one could have done more. By the way, if you do decide to run for director, you've got my vote.
That's the workup on Mrs. Pastic. And Marion Daly called to say she's feeling much better.
Oh, that was thoughtful. That was good. Oh, get me out of here by 4. I promised my daughter we'd go riding.
Yes, Doctor.
You never told me I had someone waiting for me in my office.
Nobody is.
Never mind.
My old man always told me, when you want something, go right to the top. You're the number 2 man now, aren't you, Doc?
Get your feet off my desk and get out of my chair.
Desert Wells Memorial never looked better.
Teddy Jakes.
15 pounds lighter and 7 years older. You're looking fit. How's your wife look? She still got that real short blue dress she used to wear?
What do you want?
My old job back?
It's been filled.
I figured it might be. You docs couldn't last 10 minutes without someone like me to tidy up after you, could you?
That's right. Well, what else do you want?
I thought we meant visit.
I'm too busy for that. Now, what is it that you want?
7 years of my life. The ones you took.
The law, Mr. Jakes. Not me. The law did that.
You were responsible. You could have helped me.
If I'd lied for you, yes. But you raped and killed somebody. I wasn't about to give you an alibi.
You're always good to me, Doc. Treat me like a human being. And you dump me. Why?
I've got a lot of work to do, so... Goodbye, Mr. Jakes.
My regards to Mrs. Carrington. Oh, and that daughter of yours, Cindy, isn't it? She's what, 14 now, Doc? It's an exciting age for a young girl, isn't it? See ya.
Just watch her, huh?
Did Cindy tell you John called this morning?
No. Anything wrong?
Oh, just that he finishes his finals on Wednesday and then he'll be home.
Oh, that's good.
You all right?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. You seem awfully quiet since you came home. It's that Teddy Jakes, isn't it?
How'd you know about him?
Susie called. She hadn't recognized him at first, but she did later. She said you seemed so upset.
He isn't very pleasant company.
What did he want, anyway?
His old job back.
His job? After what he did?
Well, he put in his 7 years. I guess he figured that he had the right to ask.
No, he didn't. Not after the way he threatened you.
Anyway, I told him no. Let's forget about Teddy Jakes, huh? Look at that.
Let's run home. Get us to clean up after dinner.
I'll be in a minute, sweetheart. I'm going to turn the sprinklers on. Yes, this is Dr. Carrington. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Oh, that's all right. Don't bother. Just tell him that I'd like to have lunch with him tomorrow. Thank you.
Keep that coffee coming, Mabel. Try to tidy things up a little bit, will you?
Oh, anything you say, darling, as long as it's not pull over.
You smoke too much.
You're my brother, not my doctor.
Who is?
My doctor? Tom Haskell up in Woodport.
I bet he'd say the same thing to you if he could ever get you in for a checkup.
Yale, is that what this lunch was all about?
You remember Teddy Jakes?
What do you think?
Do you know that he's out? Is he back here in town?
Oh, that's the way it is nowadays. Bunch of muddle-headed, bleeding-heart parole board members dumping the garbage right out on the same streets where I pick it up.
Suppose I told you that he threatened me. What would you do about it?
I could split his skull open, dump him down Sand Canyon.
Legally.
Nothing. A threat's not a crime. You heard about freedom of speech.
What about the man who yells fire in a crowded theater?
You're no crowd, Yale.
My family is.
What happened?
Well, nothing really did happen. It was just sort of implied.
Well, I'll take care of it. How's that pretty little niece of mine?
She's fine. Take care of it how?
Well, he's on parole. He's got to watch himself.
Anyone who's been convicted of rape and murder, they have to register with you, don't they?
I already did. That's how I knew he was out and around.
Well, why'd you tell me? You must have known that.
You just trust your big brother. You know, I'm as good as what I do as you are at what you do. Maybe better.
No contest. I was just curious.
I'll come up with something.
Okay, thanks.
show me driver's license and registration, please?
I didn't realize I was breaking any law.
I want to take it out of your wallet.
The car is leased. The papers are in the glove box.
You can open that glove box now, Mr. Jakes. You stay in here in Desert Well?
That's right.
And where's that, sir?
At the old Loretto.
That place been closed for 10 years.
Well, that explains the lack of service, doesn't it? Huh?
You got a sales receipt for that watch you're wearing there?
No, Deputy, I don't.
Would you like to step out of the car, please?
Sure. Want to search the car, do you?
That's right.
Well, you won't find anything.
Well, we really won't have to find much of anything, Mr. Jakes.
Suspicion of stolen property. You didn't get this watch in the slammer, Jakes. Where'd you get it?
Wasdale Jewelers, 41 Maiden Lane, Denver, Colorado. Watching out for the Kid Brothers, Sheriff?
Keeping my county clean.
How, by breaking the law? You're stumbling all over my constitutional rights, not to mention the civil and criminal code. They got a library in the penitentiary, lots of law books. I've had 7 years to study.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
Her mother committed suicide 6 months later. Did you know that? Put her father in a sanitarium.
You booked me for that, eh?
How'd he pay for it?
Cash.
How much?
Well, I didn't think to ask.
Get him out of here.
Look, Floyd, why couldn't we just take him outside and stop?
Get him out!
No drugs, nothing at all.
Out in his car, motel room.
Where they stay?
The Loretto.
The Loretto. Well, that place has been closed for...
I know. He's got himself so well covered, I'm not going to throw trespassing at him. Not till I find out exactly why he's in that beat-up old flea bag.
Suppose you had that place officially condemned.
Hell. I don't tell you where to stick your thermometers.
I was just trying to help. Listen, I know you're handling this okay. Floyd?
What was that?
I don't know.
What's that light?
Horses!
uncontrolled suspense. Suspense that grips your heart in a vice. Feel fear. Numbing, paralyzing fear. Cape Fear, starring Gregory Peck, Robert Mitchum, Polly Bergen. Cape Fear, the screen's most terrifying war of nerves.
Well, I've seen the worst, the dregs, but you are the lowest. You just put the law in my hands, and I'm gonna break your heart with it.
I got a little plan for your wife and kid.
They're never gonna forget. Never. Nancy! Nancy! Tell the operator to call the sheriff's office. Send some men out here fast!
Cape Fear, the nightmare that becomes a shocking reality.
Oh, now, come on.
If you touch me, you'll go back to prison for life.
You want to make a little bet on that?
But you will. I'm not like Nancy. I'm not afraid to testify. I swear it. You've got to believe me. I'm not afraid.
Girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
Sweetheart, it was nothing but a bad dream.
Mom, it was awful. There was a fire, and a man, and a leg, and his face.
It's all over now, sweetheart. It's all right now.
It wasn't like the stables.
Never mind, just try to forget it. Mom's right here, and nobody's gonna hurt you. Now try to sleep.
Okay.
Good night, love.
Good night.
She was having a nightmare.
I wonder, poor thing. Been a terrible experience for her. For all of us.
It was him, wasn't it? That Jakes.
We don't know that for a fact, do we?
Oh, I do.
Well, he is not going to get away with it. Floyd will see that he doesn't. He'll tie him into this, somehow.
I've never been this close to evil before. To think he's free. With your brother, the law in this county.
Floyd has to move very slowly, carefully. Jakes is a sick man.
Sick? And what do you prescribe, doctor? 2 aspirin to be repeated the next time he maims or kills? All of a sudden, I know how victims feel. I don't care if he's sick. I don't want him institutionalized, treated, and pampered the way they... I want him punished. I want him dead. God forgive me if I'm wrong.
Sweetheart, we've got to have faith in my brother. He's doing everything he can, I'm sure.
Are you really so sure?
Been a rough day for all of us. Let's get to bed, huh?
Why should he stick his neck out anyway? You know he's always resented your success.
He can have my success if he just nails Jake's.
You never did tell me exactly what it was Jakes did at the hospital.
He was in charge of the crematorium.
I didn't know there was one.
Uh-huh. For the amputations. Gotta be disposed of.
Looks like arson, all right.
Molotov cocktail, huh?
And thrown from his car. Sure wish you'd have seen that car that passed.
Well, maybe one of the neighbors did.
I already checked.
And?
Nothing.
Well, how can you ever tie this to Teddy Jakes?
I'm working on it.
How can you? Under the circumstances, how can you possibly prove that he did it?
I don't know. Look, I'm giving it everything I've got.
I suppose that's not enough.
Listen, don't go getting any ideas, Doctor. I'll shove the law down your throat just as soon as his.
Maybe you might even prefer it that way, huh?
Hey, Ruby, the boss there? Yeah, hey, Floyd, this Jonesy. Yeah, I just want to know, you want me to keep tailing him or check on what he just bought in his pharmacy?
Stay with him. I'll check the pharmacy.
10-4.
Is that the charge, Sheriff? The purchase of 24 disposable syringes?
Now, don't get all hot and bothered, Lemon.
Harassment always gets to me, Sheriff. And that's what we're talking about. Your deputy's been following my client.
Desert Wells is a small town. Their itineraries happen to coincide.
Then, let's talk about the illegal search and entry of Mr. Jake's temporary quarters.
Come on, Lemon.
A violation of the criminal code, as is this false arrest.
I got the picture, Mr. Lerman. Misunderstanding.
Dr. Carrington to the rescue.
I'm Mr. Jake's attorney, George Lerman.
His attorney for what?
No heroin or other junk, but Jake's here bought himself a pile of hypodermic needles.
Sheriff, you're a real disappointment to me. I thought you knew everything about me. You don't know.
What am I supposed to know?
Tell him, Doc. Tell him.
He's a diabetic.
It's in his prison medical record. 2 shots a day, 40 units, 20 minutes before meals. Since his 16th year. Am I correct, Mr. Jakes?
That's correct.
Let me warn you, Sheriff. You blatantly violated my client's constitutional rights. If it happens one more time, we'll meet in court.
Yeah? Why didn't you tell me he was a diabetic? brothers always talk like that, so I'll let them scare you.
It's the other one who scares me. I got it. Hello?
I have a collect call to anyone from John Carrington.
Yes, I'll take it, operator.
Go ahead, please.
Hi, son. How are you?
I have a terminal case of the finals, but I expect a remission by tomorrow.
Oh, you'll be coming home then, huh?
Well, that's kind of why I called, Dad. See, the team's having this big brawl. Party Friday.
So, you'll make it Saturday then?
Assuming my chief backer doesn't blow his stack?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Oh, we'll be driving up to the lake Friday night, so why don't you come straight there, John?
Hands feel cold, huh? Do they? Okay, get down like you were sitting down. A little lower. I know it feels kind of weird. Whatever you can do for the first time feels weird, right? Okay? You got it, yeah. There's nothing to it. You got it. See you later. Mrs. Carrington?
Yes? I'm sorry, do I know you?
Used to work for your husband at the hospital. We met, sure. Used to have lunch with him every Thursday, correct?
Well, that was years ago.
You always brought him flowers? I'll never forget that because it was the only place in the hospital that didn't stink to high heaven, especially where I worked. I used to sneak in there to smell something nice and fresh, you know?
Really?
He had a blue dress. Silky. Very short. I really miss those days, you know?
Well, I have to be going. This is getting kind of heavy.
Hey, I'll take it for you.
No, that's
come on, sure. I can't tell you how nice it is to see you again. Give up here often, do you?
No, not too often. Thank you.
Now, you be sure and tell the doctor you saw me. I think he'll get a big kick out of it, okay?
I don't think I got your name.
Jakes. Teddy Jakes.
Mr. Jakes.
Don't forget me now.
How you doing?
Hey, John. Yeah, it's great to see you. Let me look at you. You look good, boy.
You smell like a paint factory.
Did you have a good semester? What kind of grades you got?
Well, they mail them. And I tell you that every year.
Ah, that's senility.
You watch it there, smarty pants. Well, get some work clothes on and grab a brush.
Thanks. Hey, how come you're not out on the lake?
Oh, well, Bonnie forgot her skis, so I let her mind for a little while.
Well, where's Mom?
He's out buying groceries.
Great. I'm famished.
Yeah, you get nothing to eat till we finish this job, so put it in high, boy.
Oh.
Hey, come on now.
Mr. Carrington. It hurts.
I know, Bonnie. I'll give you something for that right now. Take the pain away, sweetheart. The ambulance is here. Come on. Take your sister back to the house. I'm going to get Bonnie's folks.
Is Bonnie okay?
Go with your brothers. Go, come on. Come on, sweetheart.
Terrible thing, huh, Doc? Of course, it could have been worse. It could have been Cindy. They look an awful lot alike, don't they?
You followed us up here.
No. I came up to see how the rich folks live. You got it made. House in town, house on the lake. Pretty classy. And that daughter. Tender stuff. She's almost as tender as your wife. And you know how tender she is. Yes, sir. They got a couple of spicy females under that roof. Real lollipops. I know one thing. I could... Oh, damn! Oh.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
Okay, you've had your fun. I'll give you one more chance. And if you don't clear out now, there'll be real trouble. I mean it.
This is David Sumner. All his life he's been running away, turning his back on trouble, involvement, and confrontation. Until now.
There are 5 men out there.
I know that.
He took his wife and fled to an English country town.
There was once a time, Mrs. Sumner, when you were ready to beg me for it.
Take your hands off me.
What's he doing? Huh? It's an animal.
He thought he could find peace and refuge. Instead, he found that a man can't hide forever.
I care. This is where I live. I will not allow violence against this house.
Sam Peckinpah, who uncaged the Wild Bunch, now unleashes Dustin Hoffman in Straw Dogs.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
How's Bonnie?
She'll be very lucky if they can save her leg.
Oh, dear God.
They're flying her to Doc Isley in L.A. Where are the kids?
Oh, they're inside. I heard about you and Jake's. Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Nobody saw him in that boat.
I don't care. He was in it. I know it. And it was Cindy he was after. She and Bonnie are the same age, same hair color. That was no accident.
I know. Got an idea.
Where are you going?
See if I can find him and talk to him. Might just be the answer. I've got a proposition for you.
I figured you might. That was a very stupid thing you did today. I could get you for assault and battery. A man of your reputation has to be more careful.
You enjoy the game, don't you?
Is that what you call it? I call it hunting. Did you ever hunt, Doc? Deer, elk, coyote, rabbit? There's good hunting grounds around here. Gets in your blood.
All right, now listen. This is the deal.
Let me finish my point. The sport is not in killing at a watering hole. You gotta give him a chance to run. The sport is in the stalk. That's what I'm doing. Stalking.
Jakes, I'll pay you $25,000 to leave us alone. To get out of the state. Stay out.
$25,000. For 7 years, that's less than $4,000 a year. That's below the poverty level.
Oh, come on now. That's a whole lot of money to get at one time. You'll get a chance to start a whole new life for yourself.
Cindy just told me about the fire and losing Beauty. She's having nightmares. And now there's this thing with Bonnie. Dad, what's going on around here?
There's a guy named Teddy Jakes. We think he's responsible for it all.
How come?
He raped and killed a girl about 8 years ago when he was working at the hospital. When he heard that your Uncle Floyd was looking for him, he came to me and wanted me to lie for him so he could have an alibi, and I refused.
Now he's out of prison and he wants revenge.
He doesn't admit it, but that's what he wants, all right.
Did he think Bonnie was Cindy?
That's what we figured. But the police questioned everybody involved. They couldn't even get a description of him.
What about Uncle Floyd?
He's working on it, but so far he hasn't come up with anything.
Almost finished.
That's good.
What do you think is Jake's next move?
Who knows?
Would it go against Mom?
Cindy. He knows that's the way he can hurt me.
Maybe we ought to do something about it. Now, I know a couple of guys on the football team.
No, you stay out of this now.
Dad, this guy has to be stopped.
Cindy, why don't you rub your brother, huh?
Okay.
The way you talk, there's no chance of him falling asleep. Let's go, sweetheart. Hey, you keep your eyes open now. And don't stop for anything till you get home.
Tell me what happened when you talked to him.
He wasn't for sale. It isn't money he wants.
Well, I could have told you that. The way he looked at me. Like I was something to be devoured.
Well, I promise you, sweetheart, he's not gonna hurt us again. Kill him first.
You trying to tell me you didn't put the kid up to this?
You think I'm out of my mind?
You've been up to something, little brother. I know that much.
Okay. I offered Jake some money.
You tried to buy it.
You have law against that?
Well, I could have saved you the trouble. He had an aunt died while he was in jail. Left him a six-figure bundle.
Now you tell me.
Oh, well, you were up there in Playland, skimming across the lake in your boat, in your lake house. Dr. Carrington's tax write-off.
Oh, come on, you two.
If he's worth that much money, what's he doing in that rat-infested motel?
Well, he's going to buy it. That's what he's going to do.
Wow, that really ties your hands, doesn't it, Sheriff?
Makes it a little tougher, you know? And you got to make sure you don't go outside the law.
So what are you going to do? Sit back and wait?
I've got no alternative.
What's going to happen to my family, huh? In the meantime?
Nothing's going to happen.
No? But if you wait until Jakes breaks the law, it's going to be too late.
You want me to lose my job? They'll all say I was protecting my brother's family and forgot about the law. I'll be there before it happens.
But you might not be.
You've never had any confidence in your old brother, have you?
I don't know about that. And we just don't seem to understand one another, do we? Okay, you do it your way. But I am not going to wait.
You leave Teddy Jakes to me, you understand?
Goodbye, Floyd.
You saw what he did to your kid. That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
Marie and her friend.
I feel like a woman for the first time in my life.
Two girls from the suburbs. Going to the city to have a good time.
Oh, this is my roommate, Sam.
Hi, girls.
This is my sister, Martha. Martha, these girls, want to buy some grass.
4 killers. On the loose. Also looking for a good time.
And the road leads to nowhere.
They meet in the last house on the left. What began as a birthday party ends as a nightmare.
I want to give you something.
I don't want that.
It's worth a lot.
I don't want
See? I want to be your friend.
No, you want to get free.
I want to be your friend. Are you all right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm fine.
Just what did happen in the last house on the left? Dr. Collingwood lived there.
Are you sure we're not going to put you folks to any trouble? Oh, nonsense. Our home is yours.
His wife lived there.
I've always dreamed of a man who could take me easily.
So did their daughter, Marie. They all lived there.
Junior.
To avoid fainting, keep repeating to yourself, it's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie. Last house on the left.
That girl you killed.
I'm raped. Raped!
Yale, that's crazy.
There's no other way. No other way to stop him. Floyd's not going to do it. Not in time, anyway. I know that now.
But you can't just go and shoot the man.
Nobody lives within a mile of that place.
Suppose somebody saw your car parked out in front.
I was seeing a patient.
A patient? Who, Jake's?
I thought you wanted him dead.
I do. But not at the risk of losing you.
I got no choice. It's either us or him.
Well, you can't do it with a gun. I mean, we've got to think about this. We've got to have some kind of a plan.
No. Not going to involve you.
What do you mean I am involved? Just as much as you are. I mean, it's a matter of self-defense, isn't it? The man's insane, isn't he?
Yes, he certainly is. And he's also a diabetic. I know how to do it. I was only in his room for a few minutes. I was afraid he'd come back. Probably should have taken more time. Planned it better.
You said it would look like a heart attack.
Oh, yeah, I know. But Floyd, he's pretty hard to fool.
Well, would he think to check the insulin?
Yes, he might. He might.
What if he never found the body? You could say that he accepted your offer and then left town.
No, it won't make sense. He doesn't need my money after what he inherited. And he's buying that motel? Why should he pull up stakes?
Well, anything, just so Floyd doesn't find him. We can think of the rest later.
Okay. Oh. Why can't we bury that body? The Eisenbach Ranch. There's an old well out back. Nobody's lived in that place for over 10 years. It's perfect.
Is he?
Yes. Get the lights. Car doors. Give me a hand. Get him.
We leave it here, they'll know we never left town.
Of course. I gotta think.
We'll just have to come back. I'll drop his car off at the bus station and leave it there.
Doesn't it matter if they find it?
Might even help.
How much farther?
Should just be a few minutes before we hit that turnoff.
What time is it?
3:20. What's that up ahead?
Oh, it looks like an accident.
Oh, no, it's Floyd's car. Get down. Get down.
Yes. We should go back.
There's nothing we can do about it now. We're committed.
Can't throw him in. There's something down there. I wonder if this thing works. What?
That noise.
Oh, rats. Things haven't changed much. There's always been a family of them down there. Scared the devil out of me when I was a kid.
How long will it take for the body to
decompose? Not long. Not down there, anyway. It's stuck. Help me. Pull this out. Hurry up. Keep it away from the side. Take these off. See. Can't get it up. I just have to put him on top of it and lower it down. Come on. Lift him up. Stuck. Let me see. All right. Okay.
time is it?
4:30.
What if the kids are awake when we get home? What are we going to tell them?
We'll think of something, darling. It never happened. Okay?
Dad? Hi. I'm gonna give Bonnie's horse some exercise. So I'll see you later.
Okay, Cinda.
Hey, listen, John, if you don't want to go to summer school this year, that's up to you. But I don't think you're going to find a part-time job around here to support your tennis habit. Same to you. Hey, did you get your new school ring? Good. No, everything's fine around here. Yale, would you get that as the pot roast? Oh, hang on, dear. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
That's okay. We've never really met. I'm a good friend of your folks, Teddy Jakes.
Hello.
She's a fine-looking animal. Have you had her long?
Oh, no. She belongs to a friend of mine. Her name's Lady. She's a little skittish with strangers.
The best ones always are. Once in a while, you have to manhandle them, keep them in line. How about it, lady? Like to be manhandled, huh?
Are you riding?
No, just out for a walk. You ride very well. Have you got your own horse?
No, I had one for a long time, but he died.
Everyone gets old, Cindy.
Oh, no, he didn't die of old age. We had a fire in the stable.
Oh, wow. Must have been awful for you. Fire's such a painful thing, isn't it? But I bet you and Lady will be great friends, huh?
Well, I better be getting back.
Listen, I was by the house this morning to see your mom. No one around.
She's there now.
I'll come by some other time. You say hello for me. You tell her I'm back in town, okay?
Goodbye, Mr. James.
You be careful now. Bye-bye.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
Well, education's a very difficult thing to control, Harry. One thing leads...
Work on her, not me.
No extra charge.
I don't need nothing you...
What was that?
Amy! Are you okay? Hello, 911?
911, what's your emergency?
There are 5 men with guns outside.
What do you think?
It's beautiful. Must have been great growing up here.
We all trust each other here. We don't even lock our doors.
I saw you in a picture wearing your cheerleading uniform.
I can dig that out of storage for you if you want.
I'd like that. I'm glad we came.
Fried pickle.
Fried pickle?
Come on, baby.
No.
It's good.
Hey, Mrs. Owner, Charlie, put in a bid for me and my crew to rebuild that roof of yours.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Can you start tomorrow? It's a little early, don't you think?
That's the way we do things around here. You get used to it.
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right.
Whoa!
That ain't right, man.
That ain't right. I don't know what right is.
They were practically licking my body outside.
I can't just walk out there and accuse them.
You're a coward.
Okay, I'm firing him tomorrow. Not only that.
How much they gonna pay us? Don't worry about it. We're all gonna get what we deserve.
Hey, Charlie, there is something in the Bible I do believe. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Or what happens when thy neighbor's wife covets you?
Well, education's a very difficult thing to control, Harry. One thing...
There are 5 men with guns outside.
They're not gonna come out, guys. So we have to get in.
If they get in this house, we're dead.
got some man in him after all.
Don't be scared. This is my house. I will not allow violence against this house.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
6 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here at the Boston Garden. The world champion Celtics really putting a run on now. They're up by 11. Here comes the
This is a French Bordeaux that Amos Foley recommended.
Dad, I thought you were supposed to pour just a little to decide whether you liked it or not.
Not for what this costs.
Ignore him, Cindy, or you'll never have any class. Oh, is that good?
Mm-hmm. Thank Amos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dad, in France, kids drink wine when they're 5.
They do, huh? They also speak French. Maybe you ought to take a course this summer. This is delicious, sweetheart.
You.
Oh, I almost forgot. Teddy Jake says to say hello.
What?
Teddy Jakes. At least that's what he called himself.
You saw him?
Yeah, I was out riding and he was kind of wandering around. I almost ran over him. It was kind of scary. What's the matter?
What do you want?
He just said that he'd been out of town for a while and that he'd stop by to say hello to Mom.
What else did he say?
Nothing much. He said he'd stop by another time. What's wrong? You guys look kind of funny.
How do you know who you were?
I don't know. Guess if he knows you, he must know me. I think I've seen him around town and may have seen him up at the lake once.
Maggie?
Wasn't Teddy Jakes, right?
Of course not.
And who?
I don't know. I'll get Cindy to describe him better.
But he introduced himself. He said he was Jakes. You're sure he's dead? He's still managing to tear us apart, piece by piece.
He's dead. I tell you, he is dead. Hi, Cindy. You're not very good at that.
I know. Dad says I'm going to break my coccyx.
Does, See home? Stop by the hospital. They said he was here.
Yeah, he's packing. He's going to fly off to one of those 2-day medical conventions.
Yeah, thanks, Cindy. How's John?
Fine. He's coming home tonight.
It's Floyd. I just saw his car out front.
You stay here. I'm going to talk to him. How much you need?
Just doesn't sit well with me, Yale.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
What?
Well, I was talking to Glenn Greenwald, and he says...
Glenn Greenwald? I don't think I know him.
Well, they own the motel.
Oh.
Anyway, Glenn's pretty much convinced me that Jakes was serious about buying that place.
Yeah? Well, if it means so much to you, why don't you put out some kind of a bulletin? You know, a missing person report, whatever.
Might. Really peculiar. A man goes wheeling and dealing all over town and just takes off without so much.
Sorry, but I gotta catch a
leave.
plane. And if I don't leave right now, it's gonna be too late. Sorry?
What'd you do with him, Yale?
What kind of question is that?
Long overdue one, considering he's been gone over 3 days.
Listen, if you're playing some kind of a crazy hunch...
You wouldn't have left Margaret and Cindy alone here 3 days ago.
I happen to be chairman of this convention. It's very important that I be there. And, I'm not leaving them alone. John will be here with them.
I have to ask. Nobody's more anxious to get rid of Teddy Jakes than you.
Something happened to him?
Don't worry about it, Cindy. Come on.
Happened to who, Cindy?
That Teddy Jakes, I thought I heard his name.
You know him?
I just spoke to him once.
Tell him when, Cindy.
Yesterday. I met him while I was writing.
Teddy Jakes? Did he introduce himself?
How else would I know him?
You didn't mention that.
You never gave me the chance.
Why the change of heart? Aren't you worried anymore?
Huh? You told me to leave it up to you, didn't you?
All right, get your things. I'll take you to the airport.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thanks for the lift, Floyd. All right. I got it. Thank you.
Have a good trip. Listen, now, don't worry. I'm on your side. I always have been.
Why are they called Caesar salads?
Well, maybe it's because they use romaine lettuce. Ew, anchovies. Oh, and your brother just loves them.
No, he's so gross anyway. I'll get it.
Well, it can't be John. It's too early.
Flowers, Miss Carrington, Miss Jakes.
Thank you.
Cindy, who is it?
It's just a delivery. It's for you.
Well, flowers from a secret admirer.
Mm-mm. It's too heavy. The man said it was from Mr. Jakes.
What did he look like?
I don't know, just like a regular delivery guy. Had a brown uniform. Mom, what's going on? Who's Jakes?
I'm going to phone your father. You. Yes, I understand. What time will Dr. Carrington be back from his dinner break? Oh, I see. Well, would you please ask him to call us home? Thank you.
No luck?
The committee your dad heads up has gone out for dinner. Well, he'll call later.
I put the eggs and anchovies in. Hope we're gonna have more than salad. I'm hungry already. Want something cold to drink?
No, thanks, dear.
Oh, Bonnie called a little while ago. She wanted to know if I could come over later. Mom.
Huh?
I said Bonnie called. She wanted to know if I could come over.
No! Maybe tomorrow, hon, huh? Well, your brother's coming home, and I'd rather you were around the house tonight.
Okay. Hey, there's a note here. I wonder what it says. Aren't you even curious? Well, what's it say?
Fond memories.
Well, why don't you open it?
All right, I will. Is John Carrington there. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I dialed it wrong. Please don't let it be his ring. Please don't let it be him. Oh. Hello? What number is this? Yes, that's right. Listen, this is, John Carrington's mother. Is he there? I mean, have you seen him? Well, then would you please go and look for him? Yes, it's very important. Forget it. No, you stay right here. Hello? I don't think...
Somebody give me a hand here?
Jill.
You two all right? Oh, what's going on?
We thought it was your ring.
My what?
Never mind. You're all right now. That's all that matters. Now, you stay here with Cindy. I have to go out. And don't you let her out of your sight.
Mom, what's going on around here?
Do what I tell you.
Okay. Well, do you know where he is right now? Yes, this is his son. What? Yes, tell him it's an emergency. Yeah, thank you, operator. Hello. Dad, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you. Yeah, I've been on the phone. Dad, you better get home right away. Something awful's happened.
And raped. Raped!
Are we there yet?
We are making the turn now.
It's the last house on the left, in case you forgot.
It is the only house for miles, Dad.
Do you guys need the car today? I was thinking I could meet up with Paige.
Have fun.
I don't think we've met. I'm Paige. This is Mary.
Hey.
What do you feel like doing tonight? I think Justin here could be kind of cute.
Evening. You knew not to bring anybody back here.
We made the front page. That's what's going on.
This is none of our business.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Oh my God!
We just can't risk it.
Oh no! No!
These are two lovely girls, Justin.
Bring her back!
You got her. Now what? I saw a house back there. It's about our car trouble.
We're actually pretty lucky today. Seeing your house.
There's only one problem.
Our daughter won't have the car back till tomorrow morning.
You know, you should probably just sleep here tonight.
We have a guest house.
Did you hear that? did this to you.
What are we gonna do? We don't have a car. The phones are dead and they're still here.
Which means we're gonna be ready to do anything.
It reminds me of a warm, safe place where ice and shine the heart and pray for the thunder and the rain. Pass me by. Oh, 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 sweet child of mine.
You wanna hear what I did to your daughter? I wanna hear you beg for your life. What is this? I can't move.
You're paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't have any rope or duct tape.
That girl you killed. And raped. Raped!
Oh my God! She's alive. She's alive. Come on.
Yeah?
I'm right here, sweetheart. How do you feel?
What happened?
You were unconscious. And John and I found you and we brought you home.
Jakes. He's alive.
Yes, I know.
He grabbed me.
Sweetheart,
I thought I was going out of my mind.
all over now, darling. It's all over.
But how?
Try to forget it.
He was dead. We saw that he was...
Yes, he was. And by every law of human physiology, he should still be dead. But, you know, there's some cases where people just don't die. Yeah. I want you to take this, huh?
Oh.
It'll help relax you. Yeah, sweet. Be good if you can get some sleep. Huh?
Yeah?
John is just in the next room, huh? If you need him, I won't be gone long.
Where are you going?
It's all right, sweetheart. I'm going to go talk to Floyd.
Jake's put her down the well. That's crazy, the whole thing. What's she doing there in the first place? What was Jake's doing there?
That's where I left him the night he disappeared. In the well. I put him there.
I gotta get some coffee. You're not making any sense.
I thought he was dead. That I killed him.
I just figured.
You gave me no choice. What was I supposed to do, huh? Just stand by and let him kill off my family one by one?
I was gonna get him. I told you that. Why the hell did you trust me?
Because I couldn't wait. Because I was desperate. This guy, Teddy Jakes, is so sick. You know Avery Wilkes?
Yeah. Poor devil had his arm taken off. What's that?
That's right. Well, somehow Jakes managed to get a hold of that arm. And he found a ring that looked like John's. put it on one of their fingers, put the whole bloody mess in a gift box, and had it delivered to our house, to Maggie.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine what went through her mind when she opened up that box? Floyd, she just... I don't know how to handle this anymore.
All right. Listen. Whatever it takes, I promise you. We're gonna get him. There's gotta be some way, some law that...
No, I don't need the law. I need you.
You. Whatever we do, it can't be in Desert Wells, and can't be in the county either.
Watch your head.
Bye-bye.
Okay, sir. Have a nice trip now.
Dr. Carrington's office.
Dr. Carrington, please.
I'm sorry he's not available. He's still in surgery.
It's very important I talk to him.
I'm sorry, but he'll be in surgery all day. You call back around 6.
This is really neat. I'd rather have one of these in the old lake house any old day. Oh.
Captain Mears is a friend of mine. Leases out during the season, lives here most of the year. Didn't charge me nothing, though. Not when I told him I was bringing up a lovely lady.
Floyd, this is all so crazy.
I think it's neat. Are we going to stay overnight?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Hey, look. You can see Dead Man's Cove from here.
What?
No, it's just an inlet. It's just what the kids call it. Bonnie and I found some boats there once. Look, it's right over here. You can really see it.
Hey, Cindy. Better go on board and stay inside. Your dad doesn't want you to leave the boat till he gets here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to lock you in just to make sure.
Mom, what's going on?
I'll explain later. Come on, let's get on. How long will it be?
Depends, I guess. I'll go on up to the house.
I don't know what else there is to tell you. He's a sick man. He threatened your father, and now your dad and Uncle Floyd are going to see that it doesn't happen again.
I just don't see why we're here.
I told you, Pumpkin, it's kind of a trap. One way or the other, we'll be rid of Teddy Jakes.
And Uncle Floyd's helping?
Mm-hmm. It was partly his idea. Here, no use starving while we wait.
How long will it be?
Well, let's see. Your brother should be halfway up by now. He'll drive directly to the house, and hopefully Jakes will follow him.
We're the bait, huh? Jakes is supposed to think we're in the house.
That's the idea.
Hope he doesn't get lost. John's such a klutz sometimes.
He'll do just fine.
I had to bring my homework anyway, especially algebra. Do I have to do my Latin?
I guess not. You tired?
A little. Sounds kind of spooky, doesn't it? The way the boat creaks and bumps. I'd rather live in our house.
Well, now that was a quick change of mind.
I thought I'd like it, but I don't. What did he do at the hospital anyway? Mr. Jakes.
I guess I've forgotten.
I was just wondering how they could hire a man like that. I mean, he had to be weird.
Cindy, I don't want to talk about it. Besides, I'm cold. I wonder where they keep the blankets around here.
You know, the more I think about it, the way he looked at me and the way he smiled...
Cindy, will you stop it? I'm worried enough as it is.
About Joan?
About everything. I just wish they'd come.
Me too.
Oh! Cindy!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. It still works.
There's nothing to be scared about, Mom.
No, I just...
I was just kidding about it being spooky before.
Oh, here.
Mom? Cindy? I'm home!
They're gonna kill him, aren't they?
No. No, of course not.
Well, then why did Uncle Floyd bring his shotgun?
Well, your dad and Uncle Floyd are going to do everything necessary to keep that man away from us.
But Uncle Floyd's the law. Couldn't he just lock him up?
She could. But according to the law, he hasn't done anything. But there's a much older law. One that people follow when they have no other choice. Protecting one's family is, well, maybe it's the first law. You'll understand when you have children.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Going to town for some cigarettes. Be back in 10 minutes.
Killed.
And raped. Raped!
Hi, Dad. I'm tired.
Oh, thanks. I needed that. Yes.
Hola.
This town is so very nice, and everything's just so very, very nice.
What?
Somebody's out there.
What's your connection with this fella?
I was his lawyer.
Oh, it's a shackled him somehow, right?
What was he in prison for?
No, really. What did you do? Have you been following me? It's a small town. Every way you turn, I guess we're gonna run into each other.
Dad, you should have just punched him out. Yeah, you know how to fight, Beardy. You do that for a living.
This guy, he threatened you?
He's clever, so that the law can't touch him.
You have a daughter around 16?
16? What?
Now come out wherever you are.
I want you the hell off my property! You son of a...
You, sir, will be hearing from the Ethics Committee.
We got this freaking psychopath in our faces. I mean, who knows what's true and what isn't?
I'm just losing my mind here. I called the vet, and then he died.
I told you not to let him out. I didn't let him out! I didn't let him out!
It would be unethical of me to advise the citizen to take the law into his own hands.
You thought about me last night, didn't you? Evening, ladies.
Hello?
I think we're alone now.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Black Forest. Maybe I'm a big bad wolf. Do you mind if I put my arm around you?
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!
He sent the arm, didn't he? And started the fire?
Yes.
I hate him.
Why don't I get you some hot chocolate?
He was up there when Bonnie's accident happened.
That's right.
Could have been me, couldn't it?
Dead. Did you see anything? Hear anything? Mom. Dad.
Stopped. What? That bumping sound from the pier.
Or the wind must have died down.
Cindy! No!
You stay away from those windows. It'll start up again. The sound.
But I just want to see. No! Just wait a minute.
And if you can't find the sheriff, get help from anybody you can in town. Hurry!
We're moving. What's happening?
I don't know. Sweetheart, if anything goes wrong, anything, I want you to swim for it.
Swim?
To the cove, to the shore, whichever's closest.
But you...
Sheriff? Anybody in there? Sheriff?
He's out.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Please, mister, this is an emergency. Somebody's been killed.
Oh, well, sometimes he stops at the ranger's office.
Where? Where's that?
It's down the street here. Turn left in about a half a mile.
Thanks. What happened, darling? What did he do to you?
Not me. He wanted Cindy. Cindy.
Oh, where is she? Darling, where is she? Oh, darling.
I told her to swim.
Did he see her?
Yes.
Where did she swim to?
I told her the closest shore.
Which direction?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, my baby.
It's all right,
Get
sweetheart.
my baby.
Yes, I will, sweetheart. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll find her, sweetheart.
Daddy?
It's all over.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Dad! Cindy!
Ain't you all right?
What about your mother? Did you find her?
Yes, sir. She's all right.
Oh, good.
Where's Jake's?
He's dead. In the water.
He's right there.
Current's pretty strong. Probably carried him out. We'll dredge later.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Dad.
You're still at it, huh?
Uh-huh.
One of these days you're gonna break your neck on that darn skateboard.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I happen to know a very nice doctor.
Oh, that's a very sweet thing to say.
Maggie!
In here, love. Hey, what's the good news you couldn't tell me on the phone?
You are looking at the new administrative director.
What? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you. All I can say is I deserve it.
You do. Oh.
What are you cooking up there for us?
Meatloaf, your favorite.
Great. I'm gonna take a quick shower, huh?
Oh, John called.
Well, what do you want?
He's broke.
That figures.
We're gonna have to up his allowance. The cost of things these days.
There goes my new raise.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, fix us a couple of good drinks, huh?
Okay, you got a deal.
Dr. Carey?
Yeah?
This is for you. Sign here, please.
Who is it, dear?
Looks like a box of roses.
Kind of heavy for that.
What is it? What's the matter?
Don't you know?
If you believe in the goodness of man, then the box contains only roses. But if you believe in a force of evil, it could contain almost anything.
Watching out for the Kid Brothers, Sheriff?
Keeping my county clean.
How, by breaking the law? You're stumbling all over my constitutional rights, not to mention the civil and criminal code. They got a library in the penitentiary, lots of law books. I've had 7 years to study.
That girl you killed.
And raped. Raped!